Yes, guys, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy, back again with another one. Mikel has had some words to speak about the performance of the lads, Odegaard, Saka, Aubameyang, and we're gonna be reacting to his press conference. Of course, he did speak a couple of things, and one of the things I really loved a lot is what he said about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but definitely what he said about Martin Odegaard. You want your players to work like that. You want your players to, perform like that. Do smash a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel. Let us get straight into the press conference and see what the big man said after his infantry. Did I say infantry? After his, big victory against West Brom.
Really, what that sort of victory and that performance and hat-trick from Pierre does for the mood and for the camp. It must be really satisfying victory for you tonight.
Yes, when you lose a game as quick as possible, you have to win. So today's match is going to give us some confidence. We have players that play some first minutes, for example, Oba after the COVID, to get some minutes and score 3 goals for his confidence is going to be great. So overall, I think a really positive night.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think the same. I think the same way as well. Like I don't know if Aubameyang is back, but if he's back, then that is that game has done him a world of good. Last season we saw him against Leeds, again Arsenal tearing Leeds apart and Aubameyang getting a hat trick, but he really never quite he really never quite bounced back. This one, you expect him to bounce back because you saw the smile on his face, you saw the body language, you saw him react quickly to when he was wanted, or when he was needed to. I think it might be a game where he bounces back. It might be one that actually is so different from the Leeds game, because like I said last season, during the Leeds game he scored a hat trick, but you didn't see him really lively. In this one, I think he was really lively. I think his performance was Leeds, and the rest of the players around him, all their performances were a little bit Leeds, and we just hope that continues. We just hope that it continues. Brilliant performance though from the lads.
Is that what Oba is all about? I mean, you asked for the big players, the experienced players to step up. Does that show his quality, what he's still got?
Absolutely. I said in the beginning that the leadership has to come from the senior players, and the solutions and the tools to win football matches, and the rest have to be the complement to that, with the energy, the vibe and the passion that they bring to the group, and not the opposite way around. And I think tonight it was a good example.
Yeah, definitely.
Mark Irving.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
What does that do for the mood? I mean, everyone was sort of quite boom. I know it was only West Brom, but to get that victory, it must really lift everybody.
Absolutely, but the spirit has been really positive, Mark, to be fair. So I'm really pleased of winning tonight and scoring 6 goals away from home and getting a clean sheet and being the next round. But I'm even more pleased about the preparation in the last 2 days, and the togetherness that the players are showing, the dedication, how much they want to turn the situation around. And I'm really happy for them and for the fans today that we can give them something to cheer, because we had a lot of supporters here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Great.
Hi, Mikel. I noticed that you played Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang up front today, whereas in previous games you've been playing in the last 2 freezing games out on the left wing. Is that the plan now, going forward, to be using him more in a centre-forward role, or do you plan to use him in both the rest of the season?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's another one that you've got to look out for. Aubameyang playing down through the middle. He was quite fast. He was quite. Of course, we fed him well. I think all the goals he scored, apart from the third goal, but the first and second goal, you might think those are typical striker goals. Romelu Lukaku is gonna score those because they're simple tap-ins and he's a box striker. And Aubameyang also scored them. So I think Aubameyang down through the middle makes a lot of sense than playing Aubameyang on the left. And that's a brilliant question, by the way.
I think Oba is really comfortable playing in either position. We have Laka as well as a 9 that he came on later on. It was with the players that we had available today and the plan that we believe that it was better that we decided to play Oba up front.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Art.
Sorry. Hi, Mikel. I know there was a lot of Arsenal fans, as you said, that travelled, and the away end was very vocal throughout the night. I was just wondering, with City away on the weekend, does having an away end make that a bit more, maybe not easier, but there's a bit more of a motivation, a feel around those games?
Well, winning always helps, but the motivation and desire to go to Manchester and try to win the matches is not going to change at all. It's great to see the support that we got from the fans today, that they come all the way here in a midweek night to give that support. The players were talking about it and get ready mentally and physically, go to Manchester and try to win.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you've seen, but Arsenal have actually drawn Wimbledon in the next round. So I was just wondering, in terms of your selection, would that maybe give you more of a chance to bring in younger players that you may not have had the chance to play?
Come on, that's a good question, but again, I just feel like it's a little bit ridiculous. I mean, he says, we've not yet confirmed that we're playing Wimbledon. Obviously, we've confirmed Arsenal is playing Wimbledon. But for me, it's a ridiculous question. It's like, you can't ask other questions apart from asking whether you're gonna have a squad rotation against Wimbledon. Anyway, that's what Mikel said on that. But the question just didn't sit well with me.
Tonight.
Well, I think we play more young players than any other team in the league. That's for sure. So I don't know how many more we can play.
And final one from me. I know Bukayo Saka, almost. I think it looks like a dead leg. I was just wondering if he's fine.
Yeah, I think he got hit knee to knee, and he was limping right now. I don't know how he's going to be. Hopefully, he's going to be okay.
Right. I don't look. I don't know what's up with Saka, but I'll try to update you guys. At the moment, looks like he had a little knock. Yeah, it looks like he had a little knock, but I'll try to update you on what happened with Saka. But trust me, he's not in a bad situation. Not really in a bad situation.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Finally, Charles.
Hi, Mikel. Just on Orba. Obviously, last season we didn't have fans in the ground. He's a real showman, Orba, isn't he? Do you think having fans back and this season will really make a difference to him and get the best out of his game?
I hope they do. Obviously, he's a really happy character, and he needs that connection with people, with family, with friends, with fans, and you could see the interaction when he left the pitch. Mm-hmm. And I think that's something really positive for him. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, guys, there was that kind of explanation on why Aubameyang wasn't actually performing, and one of the reasons was probably the lack of fans and the absence of fans in the stadiums. Now, I don't know much about football psychology, whether some players are affected by the absence and presence of fans, but Mikel says Aubameyang is a happy character, and the coming back of fans could actually help him get better. I hope it does. I really hope it does. Brilliant question from Charles Watts, by the way. You can follow him on his YouTube channel at Charles Watts.
And just a word on Aaron Ramsdale. Obviously, his first start today, he played very well with his feet and with his hands, making some good saves. It was a perfect debut for him.
Yeah, I was really happy with him. He hasn't trained a lot with us, but you can see the quality that he has. He's a really young goalkeeper. He's done a lot already in the league, and you can see the presence and the personality he has when he plays.
Yeah,
definitely. Well done tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, definitely. That is Mikel Arteta's press conference. Obviously, make sure you do check out Haters TV. They do do these press conferences for other clubs as well. And of course, on Aaron Ramsdale, Mikel says, great debut, and I think it's a great debut for him as a young player, especially English player in front of Arsenal fans, in front of English fans. It's a great opportunity to have your fans back, to have your to be back into the footballing world, and I think we will have very, very good things from Aaron Ramsdale. That is Mikel Arteta's press conference. I love you lot, and make sure you do smash a like on the video. I'll speak to you very soon in the next one.